Come, let us worship together. Let us open our minds to the challenge of reason, open our hearts to the healing of love, open our lives to the calling of conscience, and open our souls to the comfort of joy. Astonished by the miracle of life, grateful for the gift of companionship, confident in the power of a living faith, we are here gathered. Come, let us worship together. Good morning, all. My name is Pam Romancic. I'm a queer, white, cisgendered woman whose pronouns are she and hers. I serve this vibrant church, and I'm also someone who raised 3 teenagers of my own, so I know the amount of hard work, love, joy, and sheer determination that comes with trying to raise children and launch them into their own lives. Congratulations to all the moms out here. Whoever you are, whatever gives you joy, whoever you love, whatever identities you bring with you this morning, you are welcome here.
Our chalice lighting today is written by Rebecca Pankhurst during a coming-of-age celebration. This light unites us. This light unites us with our neighbors, our friends, and our enemies. Most importantly, this light unites us within ourselves, our hearts, our souls, our spirits. This light unites us. Hello, good morning. My name is Reverend Karen Mooney, and my pronouns are she and her. Our church shares a covenant that we make with one another, a promise that helps to remind us of why we gather and how we want to be with one another. Please rise in body or spirit as you are able and join with me in saying our covenant together, and then remain standing for our opening hymn. We unite to strengthen the bonds of kinship among all persons, to promote human dignity and to increase reverence for life's creating, sustaining, and transforming power through worship, study, and service. Today, we have a lot going on in this service. So things are a little bit shaken up. The order is not necessarily the same as what we usually have. And I know that that is a joy and delight for some of us, and might cause some of us a little bit of anxiety. Trust that this is that wonderful roller coaster ride that Steve Martin used to not want to take. And if you know that movie reference, good for you. Our first reading is from a book by Anne Lamott called Traveling Mercies. It is an excerpt. Sam is the only kid he knows who goes to church. Who is made to go to church 2, even 3 times a month. He rarely wants to. I make him because I can. I outweigh him by nearly 75 pounds, and that is enough. But that's only part of it. The main reason is that I want to give him what I found in the world, which is to say, a path, little light to see by. Most of the people I know who have, what I want to have, which is to say purpose and heart, balance, gratitude, even joy, are people with a deep sense of spirituality. They are people in community who pray or practice their faith. They are Buddhists, Jews, Christians, humanists, I would add. People banding together to work on themselves for human rights. They follow a brighter light than the glimmer of their own single candle. They are part of something beautiful. That ends the reading.
We're going to take a moment, and I invite you now to take a deep breath in, and then a relaxing, expelling breath. As you breathe out, allow any anxiety, any tension, any worries that may have come in with you on your shoulders and the back of your neck, let it draw down out of your body into the ground below. And just for a moment, let us just breathe in and breathe out. As a people, we gather in community to pray and practice our faith, to remind ourselves and each other that we are not alone. And that even in the midst of extraordinary challenges, we have something here which can help us always move forward connected. You may remember a few months back we talked about monster boxes. We created some for our children. They're in the RE wing. There's one right here in the narthex of the church. And amazingly enough, those boxes filled up. They filled up with many, many pieces of paper. So as we promised, we would take those papers and burn them. So we have a short video right now to show you what happened with all of those intentions which were in the paper, in the monster boxes.
We put together things called monster boxes. We put them all over the church. 3 of them went into the kids' area, and one actually sat and went right outside the sanctuary. And we put pieces of paper in front of those that said, "Dump your troubles," or something like that. So we release these now, knowing that they will be held in the all, knowing that they will be held by something so magnificently large that we could never be able to describe it in names. As a matter of fact, when the Jewish people write the name of God, they often put a dash in between the G and D in order to be able to say, do not try to say that you understand what would be able to hold this. What would be able to hold the places where we burn and have challenges and cannot seem to figure out how to get through it, and yet the Holy can. For the Holy holds on to all of these.
Not the capital H holy, the little ones. The holy that is within each one of us. Or again, as we breathe in this smoke, we breathe in what others have had to let go in order for us to be able to be in solidarity with them, and in order for them to know that their troubles are not held only by them. That indeed, when we are in community, when we come to these places of in-between, we know that what is held by one simple small piece of paper is actually held by every single one of us in this circle and beyond. Thank you for bearing witness. Thank you for holding. And thank you for being a part of something for somebody whose name you may never know. It matters.
So the first batch of intentions were burned outside or within a ceremony, but our boxes remain. So you are still welcome to write something down that you wish to release, and we will burn them again in the fall. So they'll be there for a while. This is the time we recognize the joys and concerns that we hold within the larger congregation and speak aloud. Today we hold Jeannie and Carl Michalek as Jeannie is having surgery for a benign brain tumor. Our prayers and healings wishes are with you. Melanie Terbovic and her husband Terry share that their son was recently elected as an Ayla Township trustee. Wow, warmest congratulations. And we offer congratulations to Matthew Burdell and his husband Tim, who will be celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary on May 23rd. We wish you many happy years together. Lastly, we are delighted to announce that 8 people signed the membership book last Sunday. We welcome you if you're here, and all of us welcome you in, and we're looking forward to being in covenant with you. Any other new members who wish to be welcomed on Sunday, June 8th, please let us know, and we will have that official welcoming ceremony there during Flower Communion on the 8th. For all and any other intentions which rest in the silent sanctuary of your heart this morning, know that you are held and you are loved. And there are people here that can support you if you need it. Please join me in singing Spirit of Life. Thank you so much. Now is the time where we invite our young and young at heart to come up and wonder what could possibly be in this box. Yay, we have some enthusiastic wanderers. Well, let me give a couple hints first. So today's the Sunday when we're saying thank you to all of our teachers who have worked so hard. Do you guys know that we have had great teachers working hard this year? Yes. And you might remember that we made something for our teachers. Now, those are all the hints you're going to get. Now we can all guess. Wonders, yes. Some sort of art. You are very observant. Yes. Anybody else have a guess what could be there? Yes, Nora. A toy is a good guess. Yes. How about Benji? Flowers would be a good guess too. Yes. Yes. What's the other guess? A heart for Mother's Day. I almost put a squirrel in there and just said she's a mother squirrel. So it did go through. We did think about it. Yes. So now I'm going to introduce Reverend Karen, and she's going to tell you a story. Oh.
We need to open the box.
Well, we need to open the box. So I think.
We need to open the
Benji,
box.
did you open the box?
Oh.
Okay. Nora, have you entered? You've opened the box a few times.
Nora, why don't you come on?
Yeah, I don't think Nora has it.
Nora, come on. What is it? That. That's okay. Can you hold it up for a see? It's all right. It's a rock. It's a very special rock too. What's it got on there? Stickers. Do you see these stickers with sparkly hearts on them? Oh, do you know who made this? Beats me. It was somebody in Xander's class, however. Thank you so much, Nora. I'm going to leave this right here in this whole thing, and this will become obvious why I'm doing that. So, have you guys ever heard of geodes? Yeah? Yeah? Whoa! So exciting! Everybody here know what a geode is? It's like this normal rock that looks horrible on the outside, right? You're like, ew, it's just a clump of dirt.
And then you crack it open.
Yeah. What do you know? So tell me what's different about a geode. Have you ever seen a geode? See how ugly it looks on the outside? You've all seen these, right? And then you take a huge hammer and you slam it down on the rock, and what happens? Miracles. Ooh, ah, say it with me. Ooh, ah. Right? On the inside of this rock, long ago, before any of us were even born, a piece of something got in there along with all of this dirt, and they made these wonderful things called quartz crystals. And sometimes the outside looks like this, and the inside looks like this. Ooh, ah, right? Wow, purple rocks. Voodoo. I did. So, yeah, that is. You're right. That's amethyst. I don't know if I leave that there. At some point, it's going to fall down and make a big crash. I'm just going to put it down. So, geodes. I love geodes. You know why I love geodes? Because they kind of remind me of me. Sometimes I feel like this on the outside, especially when I'm grocery shopping. I don't know what it is about grocery shopping, but it's just a thing. So I look like, and then somebody smiles at me. I go, just maybe, there's a little something inside of me, inside of everybody, that looks a little sparkly when we're good to each other, right? Sometimes it might even look like this. Oh, what color would you like? I know, it's kind of sharp even.
I like my necklace.
It looks very like your necklace.
It's pointy.
Yeah, it's pointy. It's all pointy. So geodes are like that. So we know for ourselves. Sometimes we're not always the best that we can be. But sometimes when someone is nice to us, sometimes when someone takes the time to teach us, to learn things, to do things maybe a little differently.
Some people saying is that you'll like go on the outside and then somebody like these nice steel boxes
Like sometimes I feel a little dull on the outside, but sometimes when someone's nice to me in class, make me feel special. Right? Good job, Xander. Who's your teacher? Holy cow. Okay.
Other person's mom and sometimes another person's mom.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's all kinds of different moms that are out there. And sometimes mom look like me, and sometimes they look like Pam, and sometimes they look like Ed, right? There are a lot of different kinds of moms out there, right? And being part of community is like trying to find these geodes. Can you imagine if every single one of us had one of these, and this was us, and what we do in community is wander around trying to crack open that thing and make us a geode. Sometimes it's just paying attention. Sometimes it's following your feet and your heart. Sometimes it's being part of what you know you want to do and believe in. And sometimes it's learning from other people and exploring. And sometimes it is holding on to this because this is what we feel like. Thank you very much. And I'm not changing to the special geode today because I am tired. And that's okay too. Because when you feel like this, if you're in community, there's always somebody there who knows that this is inside too. This year, we learned from people, right? When you came here, we actually ran back to the back, and people were back there who helped us to learn. And you know what? Every single year, I know there aren't classes today. You're staying here the whole time. It's going to be so much fun. Every year, we wonder if it's going to happen. Every year, every single year, we wish we had more what? Time to prepare. There you go. Every year, we know we're afraid that it's going to fail, but we do it anyway. Every year, we do our best, and we show up. And every year, we acknowledge what hasn't gone so well. Oh, sometimes that happens. Every year, we whoop when someone new says yes. And this year, do you know what? We had enough. We had enough. We looked for these geodes. And sometimes we found these geodes, and sometimes we found these geodes, and sometimes we found ones that were green and red and all kinds of different colors. Even white, yeah, see, like that. Sometimes they're blue, yeah.
Sometimes they're rainbows.
Sometimes they're rainbows. Good, Scott. So we look for geodes in our classes because we have amazing teachers who are willing to share their time and talents, and we know that we are able to do this because of the support of all of you, every single one of you. So we have a small gift of appreciation that the kids made for you. Some of these rocks, they were painted and they were decorated with care. These can hold down papers very nicely. They can sit in your garden. They could go just on a step someplace so that when you're walking in, you remember, oh yeah, I remember that was a geode story, wasn't it? I'm going to smile at somebody today. Wherever you want to put it, it is okay. These are small ways for us saying, I know. Well, you could put it in your mouth if you wanted, but it probably would be uncomfortable when you're eating dinner. Yeah, and probably unsanitary too. True enough. I know, it's all those things, isn't it? But we're going to give these rocks out to all of those people who helped us to teach us. And I'm going to ask all of your help with that. And here's how this is going to go. I'm going to teach the congregation a song. It's a very simple song. Fear not. If you don't feel like you can sing, just move your mouth and we'll all believe that you're singing. This is what that geode thing is about, right? And we're gonna see up on the screen pictures of different teachers. And when those teachers see their picture up there, they're gonna raise up their hand, and I'm gonna give you plates of stones, and you're gonna walk, not run. You're gonna walk. Did you get, you all heard that? Walk, not run. I know, it's so hard. This is that geode thing, right? Running would be this, walking is this. Yes, Benji.
Why do you say walk?
What? When I say walk, I mean walk. You know what I mean. So you're going to hold up your hand, and the kids are going to bring you a rock for you to pick from. Okay, are you guys ready to help me out with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hand out a couple plates. You might need to put that down in order to hold it. I want you to hold it with 2 hands. Here you go, Benji. No, you're not going to take that. You're going to take the plate, and you're going to, and Pam's going to say the names of all these teachers as I turn this off and tell you. So, you're going to take this plate, right? And when you see the teachers,
We're going to say thank you, Elizabeth Prenger, Julie Cicerelli, Sarah Shefkis, Jeffrey Burnham, oh, I skipped a row. Sarah Shefkis, Margaret Myron, Lillian Schnitzler. Raise your hands so the kids can find you. Oh, not raise their hand.
no, back. Turn back the picture. Turn back the pictures. Turn back the pictures.
All right.
Can you turn back the pictures? Okay, so here's the song. And we're going to give you this song. And those people whose pictures are up there, they can start. You're going to have to help one of these kiddos. So go ahead. If your picture is up there or your name is up there, raise your hand.
Or your picture was there a minute ago.
If your picture is up there, so you see people out there who are raising their hand, you see them? Okay, you're going to go back there and give them a stone. They're going to pick one stone. And then
There's one right here.
Okay, so here's the song. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. Kim and Izzy, Varsity, you make teaching look like a breeze. You really start conversation with wrestle with care. The world's gonna be tough, but it helps that you're there. We want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. Next slide. Across the hall, Linda and Chris working together, sure we don't miss. There are values to share and helping us see. Lillian, Stacy, Jeff, Matt, and Deb lead. We want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. Now, Christina, next slide, yeah. Christina, Tracy, Bill, make it work. Okay, there's a hand over there. They're always there and they're always alert. You can paint, you can build rows, seed balls to throw. Watch a few shorts and then you will know. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. If you're younger one among us here, you will know Miss Elizabeth is always in gear she shows. Hold on, there are more people. There, look at no, not the one before that. There. So, together with Julie, Sarah, Margaret, Lillian, learning with Louie can only be fun. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. Now some classes have all of us there. Made some noise, danced, and showed that we cared. Oh, Debbie and Doree. Is Doree here? She's not here. Okay, we'll put a stone. Somebody raise your hand for Doree. And Karen, Natalie, Cindy, Mari, Nancy, Deb. You make it all possible. Okay, sometimes you just can't fit the words. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being there for me. Awesome. All the stones can come forward. Good job. You guys did great. Thank you. Okay, we're going to put all of those right up here. Right up here. You did fabulous. Oh my gosh, you're just amazing. And these stones were pretty cool too. Thank you. Thank you, dear people, for being spiritual guides and co-learners with all these folks. You guys can go back to your seats now. The work you do matters in the world. It matters far beyond what we can see on Sunday morning. It will matter into people's lives as they go out and lead them and as they try to figure out all the ways that they will live in the world. So thank you for giving up your time, for giving up being able to be in here in this larger community. Thank you.
Giving thanks is an important part of living in a covenantal community. Your financial gifts show gratitude for how our congregation supports us all. We are wildly grateful for you and this support. Without your mission to inspire, heal, and belong could not be fulfilled. Your gifts of gratitude will now be gratefully received.
We have a letter that was written from a 6th grade English teacher named Lori Singagero, writing about what she's learned from 15 years of reading students' journals. She writes, "No, this isn't one of those kind of letters from a teacher. I'm not here, for instance, to let you know that your child hasn't brought a single pencil to school since maybe the first day of school. I know you bought them pencils. What happened to those pencils? Only God knows. I just want to tell you a few things that you may or may not know about your child. I know things are likely a bit rough at home now that your child is a sweaty mass of hormones and nonsense TikTok slang. Let me clear up a few things for you. They love you so much. No kidding. They write about you in their journals. I'll ask them who they admire and what they're thankful for, and even if whoever they could have dinner with, anyone living or dead or fictional or non-fictional, they pick you. They worry a lot about letting you down. Some of them really feel like they can never, ever be good enough for you. You want to look out for that. It's really hard on them. They don't always tell you the truth. It's fine. You didn't either at their age. Just keep this in mind. They can't pause their video games when they're playing online. This is the top thing they wish adults understood. Apparently, you tell them to pause their games and take out the trash or whatever, and they need you to understand that online games don't pause. So there you go. I passed it along. The one thing you cook that they really like, it's their favorite food. Not that food in general, just the way you make it. They are funny and insightful and bright and quirky and sweet and silly and mostly wonderful. They have poor impulse control and are extremely self-conscious and often think they can make themselves look better by making someone else look worse. It's not kind, and they know that. They'll learn more social skills and their brains will finish developing and they'll adjust to their new hormonal realities. It's still hard in the meantime. They do need to experience the consequences of their actions. If you swoop in to blame others and remove any sort of accountability from your child, you are not doing him or her a service. They really do need to do their math homework. Repetition is the way to learn it. I hate this for them and for you, more than I can possibly say, but they have to learn their math. And the stuff they're interested in may not make one bit of sense to you, but at least try to fake a desire to learn about it. Talking about it lights them up. They don't approve of the side part of your hair, but I personally do not accept style judgment from people wearing socks and Crocs, but you do what you want. They arrive at 6th grade completely terrified about their lockers. Maybe pick up a combination lock over the summer and teach them how to open it. They'll be less anxious and we'll have one less lock to open every day for the first 2 weeks of school. They're children. They're big, stinky children who, given the choice, would spend all day texting, but children nonetheless. Tell them how proud you are, not just of their accomplishments, but of who they are as people. It will mean the world to them. In exchange, I will tell them, as I do every year, that what you really want for Mother's Day is a letter from them telling you why they think you're a great mom. They will not believe this, but I will try. They'll be yours full-time again soon enough, and I hope you'll spend some time this summer soaking in the very cool person your child is at this particular moment in time. Make them that thing they like, go for a walk, tell them all about your friends and your weird little obsessions. Tell them stories from when you were their age. Remind them that they are fascinating and capable people who can achieve great things and who also need to apply deodorant daily. Every day, forever. Please stress this. We love them too. Thank you for sharing them with us. Thus ends the reading.
And like it says in your order of service, we are going to the bridging ceremony now. This celebration today is to honor our graduating senior. But it's not a graduation celebration because graduations are goodbye ceremonies. They celebrate the past. They do not acknowledge that those who graduate will remain among us For that reason, the metaphor that is often used to describe them is a cliff over which youth are pushed and never to be heard from again. We don't like that metaphor either, to be perfectly honest. Instead, today we will have a bridging ceremony. Bridging ceremonies are rites of passage, celebrations of the transitions between the world of youth and the world of adults. Oh my gosh, are you ready? Awesome! Today we will recognize that our youth, that Alex is growing up. We will express the hope that you will remain with us as adults. We're really okay. Learning from us, but also teaching us, because there's so much still from us to learn. And you will accumulate on your way things that surprise us and make us wonder about ourselves. Bridging is not just an act of end, but it is a beginning of something that might be a little different and might be exactly the same. You're all up here. I'm not sure, is Jeffrey here? I don't know. Come on up, Jeff. You got a very important part of this. So, bridging ceremony is a rite of passage in the Unitarian Universalist tradition. You're going to stand right there. You're perfect. Thank you. Right by the stand. It is a welcoming of you into a place where responsibilities creep up on you, that there's more to worry about, maybe even like, I don't know, doing your laundry, where you have to become leaders and role models for your younger kindred and friends and acquaintances on the other side of this vast frontier of the unknown, full of boundless opportunities and challenges. We, the adult members of this church community, we also stand on that other side, represented right now by Jeff and the choir. Thank you, choir, and thank you, Jeff. We stand on the other side with our arms open, welcoming your mind and your presence and everything that you bring with us from this side to that side over there. We are grateful that you are here, and we are grateful that you have these people here who have traveled with you as well.
You have learned with us in religious education classes and youth programs. We have tried to give you the gifts of freedom of thought, loving community, a sense of justice, and a deep love of this bountiful world. We hope that we have nurtured in you a sense of identity as a Unitarian Universalist and as an engaged citizen of our world community. We bless you with our love. May you transform our hopes and offerings into gifts and a sense of empowerment that you can sustain in life. That was the script. This is what we added. The youth group would like to add a few things in here that we appreciate, Alex, that we think you should know. This is a mixture of thoughts from all of us, so you'll see a little disjointed and yet common thread. We want you to know that Alex is a cool guy, that he's thoughtful, that he's friendly. Through planning our youth service this year, we learned that he's a fantastic singer and a musician. He's funny. In April, while discussing joy, we learned how much he likes The Office, specifically all the scenes when Jim is pranking Dwight. Planning last year's service, we learned his superpower is his love of nature. Alex is one of those unique and wonderful beings that can balance many, many loves and talents. And I notice that in each one of these things he loves, he always finds a way to incorporate care for others. He creates a connection in his sharing of his joy. He runs and plays sports, but he also referees to guide and support others that are playing. He loves camping and being outdoors, so he's also a camp counselor to mentor other young campers. He loves music. So he brought in multiple instruments to our youth service this year and shared the voice of each instrument with this congregation. Thank you for sharing your joy, your love, and your light with us. We can't wait to see how it spreads as you go further out into the world. And the youth said,
We have been shaped and moved in part by Sunday mornings together, and other times at church, creating new stories and memories. As you leave this community of youth, we hope you remember the gifts of listening and stillness of heart. We hope you keep with you the gift of laughter and the joy of silliness. May you take the gifts of this place and this faith with you. May you continue to grow in mind and spirit and body, forever our friends, forever in our hearts.
I love that they all share like the horrible sense of embarrassment and also still like, ah, we're gonna do this with you. And we do want to let you know we have created our own Wonder Box for Alex to take to college with him, but you don't get to see the contents. That's for the youth only.
The young adults of Countryside UU now welcome the individual gifts of your soul, the hopes you bring, the anxieties you share. We welcome the blessings of your fresh vision and inspiring energy. We represent the promise that there is community on the other side of the bridge. We welcome you into that community in conferences, congregations, and campus ministry programs, wherever you may go. As the voices of the youth, ensure that our religion remains ever aware, ever living, and ever evolving. We remind you that your voice is necessary to our faith. As you join the young adult community, we give you our blessing that you may find among us friendship and support, yearning and joy.
As pastor of this congregation, it is such an honor to recognize your growth in your faith and in this community that has walked with you this whole time. I will serve you as I serve the rest of the congregation that has nurtured and embraced you. As you cross this threshold, or as you have crossed this threshold, I trust that you're going to follow the ethical path guided by that still, small voice inside of you. I trust that you will take the gifts this congregation has offered to you, the gifts for critical thinking, the gifts for access to your own compassionate heart, and that these will be the best guides that will lead you through your life. You can trust those parts of yourself. You can trust that your unique presence, along with the connection to all these people that love you, will help you get where you need to go and do what you need to do. And discover the life that has been gifted to you and that it's your gift to create right now. Our faith will accompany you and can offer you strength through the deep history that everyone here has with you. To connect you with a network of kindred spirits, we will hope you will treasure what you have gained here and that it has given you roots and wings. Our congregation will provide a bridge for the world, to the world for you. In the next 4 years, you'll have your own subscription to the UU World and our Focus newsletter. So no matter what's going on, you'll know what's going on here at church. As long as we can reach you, we'll keep sending it to you. But we are very proud of you today.
We also give you, Alex, a bag, because bags are good. In here, you will find a book called The Leaderless Orchestra, talking to you about how, and leadership ensemble, about the leadership work, about how to build in the world where there aren't leaders, where there is collaboration. You'll find in there another book on spiritual practices, a lovely little, you can feel that and guess what that is. A rock. It's a rock.
Could it be a geode? Maybe. There are themes. We like that, right? And your own, this is kind of an odd little thing, your own little chalice in a box. Thank you, Jeffrey. Your own little chalice in a box so you can light a candle on any beach or rock or street corner that you might find yourself on. There are matches in there and at least one little candle, but I'm imagining you can find other candles if you need them. Awesome. And I think that the choir has something for you as well. No, you're fine.
You come from a family of musicians, and you yourself are a musician, and you have given your gifts to this church over the years. And so we'd like to present you with this little book of music from the many decades of UU. Some of them we don't sing anymore, and some of them we still do. So you've got your past and present in music with this book. And thank you for all you've done, and we look forward to hearing more from you in the future.
Yay. And now to make one more thing complicated, I'm going to invite your parents up, and I'm going to invite all of you, probably put down the piece of paper and the microphones right up here. Reverend Pam, thank you, Reverend Pam. We have this painting that has existed in the back in the RE wing for many, many years. I've talked to a lot of different people, and no one actually knows where it came from. We know that it came about 20 years ago, but it's a wonderful symbol of a class of students who were here at one point. And we're going to add to that right now. So Alex, I'm going to ask you to come down. Jeffrey, I'm going to ask you to come down. Margaret and Matt, for you to come over as well.
I would say 15 or so years because Alex's handprint.
Okay, 15 or so years, we have Alex's handprints. We have... There we go. So I'm going to ask you to take a piece of that first. So go ahead and take a piece and move forward. Yeah, sorry. You should probably start. So here, right on the, I think just a thumbprint. There you go. And you're going to add it someplace in the middle because that's where you are right now. And we trust that wherever it is that you add, or right onto where you know your thumbprint was. There we go. And now you can go back and get one of those lovely little things to clean off your thumbprint. We will do this with all of the kids and the teachers with this color this year. At the end of the service, if you are a teacher or a parent or a child who has been here, we're going to invite you to come forward and put your thumbprint up onto this symbol as a way to extend who it is that we are and how it is that we see ourselves in the world. Every year we'll change the color so that it grows with us, and feel free to take one of those little things so that you can wipe your hand. Come on down, you guys are next. So take a thing first so that you have your defensive, and then just a thumbprint. You can put it wherever you want. There we go. Within our faith tradition, we have a number of ways that we show up with and for one another, as teachers, as parents, as people. And I want to acknowledge that it took an incredible group of folks for Alex to show up where he is now, that the senior high teachers are some of those people, but they're not the only ones. So I'm going to ask you all, here you go, Izzy. I'm going to ask you all, if you have ever taught Alex, would you please rise as you are able in body or spirit? If you've ever been one of his teachers, okay? If you have ever talked to Alex in our coffee hour, if you've talked to his parents about Alex in coffee hour, if you've smiled at him in the hall, please rise as you are willing and able. As you are here in this community today and know that one among us is moving forward into a new space and are willing and able, I ask you to rise in body or spirit. Alex, we are your people. These are all the people who will be here and in different places around the world every once in a while thinking about you, wondering where you are, and sending you good thoughts. Wherever it is that you go, remember that all of these people come with you and that you take us with you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. You may be seated, and I'm going to invite the senior high youth group to go back and have some fun in their room. Awesome.
To celebrate Alex's bridging on Mother's Day. Because for all the sentimental words which are spilled, the most hoped-for outcome of any raising any child is that they will launch into their own lives, and they will separate out and become the people that they came into this world to be. This is a complicated time for all of us, isn't it? Wondering what's coming next, regretting missed opportunities, maybe celebrating all the obstacles we've cleared. And many of us have at least some complications along the way, because moms are human, they're not all Hallmark movie candidates. We acknowledge the pain as well as the joys of motherhood. But as Alex is on the threshold of a new portion of life, I'm proud of these things at graduation ceremonies. He's going to hear speeches from family and from churches and from things all saying that life is changing. All saying that life changes as we continue to grow and learn and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world. And so what I would say to Alex is something that I would say to all of us. The one thing that you would hold on to, if at all possible, is the wonder of that small child who first made his way into a classroom when they were tiny. Keep your eyes open. Let yourself be amazed. Let yourself feel awe, and let the inner child inside stay fully alive and engaged with life as long as possible. Because we're often expected to let go of all that silliness, aren't we? We're expected to become cynical and distrustful of the world, to act from self-interest first, love and compassion second. But this church says no. This church says love matters. And it's the only thing that really matters when you get down to the final weighing at the end of your life. So resist when the world tells you it's uncool to care. Care anyway. And resist the people who tells you that only fools are honest. Be honest and genuine anyway. Be true to yourself and never let go of that bright light which burns inside. Because the only way to ever make a difference is to listen to that light. As we celebrate Alex today, we honor all the other bridgings that are going on at this very moment. Many of our kids will be going to first grade for the first time, so that's going to be a bridging. Some will be starting into middle school. That'll be a bridging. Some will be starting into high school. And you know, adults are having their own bridgings too, even though we don't honor them nearly as much when we get older, do we? Some people make the leap from living in the house they've lived in all their lives to living in a different assisted living place or a smaller place. Some people are becoming mothers for the first time. Some people are becoming mothers for the second time or the third time. And each time it's brand new, and each time it's different, and each time it's walking across a bridge from one place that you knew to another place that you don't know what's going to be happening. But I think What helps us most in all of those transitionings is just to go back and remember. Remember what it felt like when we stepped into this space. For me, I can remember when I stepped in that hallway and started walking around this giant church and going, "Whoa, there's so many people here that I have to learn. So many things I don't know what's going on. So many stories or skeletons in the closet." But then I remembered, I've done this before. I've stepped into places I didn't know. I stepped into groups of people that I had no idea what their stories were. And you know what? When you step through, it's going to be okay. So it's going to be okay for Alex. It's going to be okay for parents who are no longer having a child living at home. That's stepping through a threshold, a bridge to a new place. It's going to be okay for every one of us, wherever we're stepping into a new section of our lives. If we just remember, we have everything we ever need, and if we don't, we have a community of people that we can reach out to that will help. That's the story. We do it together. Amen, and blessed be. I invite you to join these in saying our chalice extinguishing words together. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of its truth, the warmth of this community, nor the fire of our commitment. These we carry in the hearts and share with all the world. Please, Spirit, and sing, "I seek the spirit of a child."
Spirit
benediction is from Anna Quindlen, from a book that Allison actually gave us for Christmas. Thank you. You are the only person alive. You are the only person alive who is in sole custody of your life. That should terrify you. Your particular life, your entire life, not just your life at a desk, your life on the bus or in the car, or apparently for me in the grocery store or at the computer, not just the life of your mind, but the life of your heart. Not just your bank account, but your soul. You are the only person alive who has sole custody of your life. Guard it carefully. Live it fully. Know that you are blessed.